Sometimes the problem isn't one relationship. It's a pattern that keeps appearing in different relationships. You may repeatedly choose emotionally unavailable people, tolerate behavior that hurts you, become overly dependent, or stay long after you know something isn't healthy. Breaking destructive relationship patterns requires more than finding a different person. It requires understanding the choices, boundaries, and behaviors that keep recreating the same cycle. Number 1. Identify the pattern before trying to change it. Look at your past relationships without judging yourself. Notice what repeatedly appears, the type of people you choose, how quickly you become attached, how conflicts develop, and what makes you stay. Once you can recognize the pattern, you can stop treating every relationship as an isolated situation. Number 2. Stop confusing familiarity with compatibility. Something can feel familiar without being healthy. If you've repeatedly experienced inconsistency, emotional distance, or unnecessary conflict, those dynamics may feel strangely comfortable simply because you've seen them before. Pay attention to how someone actually treats you rather than how familiar their behavior feels. Number 3. Set standards before you become emotionally attached. It's easier to recognize unacceptable behavior when you're thinking clearly rather than deeply attached. Decide what respect, communication, honesty, and consistency mean to you before emotions become overwhelming. Standards give you something solid to return to when attraction makes warning signs easier to ignore. Number 4. Change your own relationship behaviors. Breaking a pattern isn't only about choosing better people. Look at your own habits too. Do you ignore problems to avoid conflict? Chase people who pull away? Give too much too quickly? Shut down when things become difficult? Changing your responses can change the entire dynamic of a relationship. Number 5. Leave patterns that keep repeating despite your effort. Sometimes you've communicated clearly, established boundaries, and given someone reasonable opportunities to change, but the same destructive behavior continues. At that point, staying may simply reinforce the pattern. Walking away isn't always failure. It can be the decision that finally breaks a cycle you've repeated for years. Breaking destructive relationship patterns doesn't mean becoming suspicious of everyone or expecting relationships to be perfect. It means becoming more aware of what you choose, what you tolerate, and how you respond. Identify the pattern, separate familiarity from compatibility, establish standards, change your own behaviors, and know when repeated harm requires distance. The pattern changes when you stop choosing what feels familiar and start choosing what is genuinely healthy.